If you guys are looking for the cheapest and most reliable coins on the market, make sure to head over to utnice.com and use code CHIEF for 6% off at checkout. Now let's go ahead and jump right into this video. What's up guys, it's Vive Chief here and welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we're going to be showing you the easiest trading method to help you make some coins on FIFA 22. Now, if you are enjoying the content or you are new around here, I ask that you guys do please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. I really do appreciate it and it helps me out a ton. And then make sure to check out all the links in the description, like Twitch for all my daily live streams, Discord for all sorts of trading advice and investments, and then all the other links down there as well. And with that said, let's go ahead and let's get right into this video. So guys, a lot of you guys a couple days ago really enjoyed the gold common trading method, especially a lot of people in my stream that were doing it. But now a lot of these gold common cards have dropped in price because that upgrade SBC, the 78 plus, is gone. But what a lot of people don't know is you can still kind of do this method due to a new SBC that got released. So if we take a look right now at Premier League gold common cards, these guys are selling for 500 coins a piece. As you can see, they're selling within the first 2 to 2.5 minutes for 500 coins each. Now, this is a really good spot for these to sit at because basically this is exactly where the gold common cards were sitting at for any card. They were sitting at 500. And we were buying 400 a piece and making crazy coins off the back of it. And you can see here, there's people doing this exact method, mass bidding 400 on all these cards and selling them for 500. So what we're going to do is it's a little bit different this time around, which we're going to get into. But basically the premise of it is first thing you're going to do is go in and bid 400 on every Premier League gold common card you can find. Now, it is always easier as well to flip ahead a couple pages so you're ahead of where a lot of people are bidding here. So flipping ahead a couple pages and just any card that you can bid 400 coins on, bid 400 coins on it. And again, this is kind of an adaptive method. So we're going to get to that in a second here after we bid on a ton of these and we see where we end up in terms of how many cards we've won. And even if you can bid 350 on these cards, bid 400 because you're just going to get outbid at 350 anyway. So you might as well bid 400 and get it out of the way so you're not wasting your time. So that is kind of the first thing you're going to do here is go through and just bid on all of these. So we'll go to the end of this page and that should be enough. And then we can kind of get into the next step here. So get all of these going here. Come on. Is someone bidding here? All right, last card. Are we going to get him? No, someone's already bid on that. Now, what we're going to do is the next step. You're going to go over to your transfer targets. You're going to win some cards. You're not going to win some cards. That's just how it goes. And you can see these Marcus Alonso's I bid 450 on. That's what we're going to get into next year. I actually accidentally bid 450 on this El Ghazi. Didn't mean to do that. Hudson-Odoi went there for 500 just to show you that those are selling. Now, what you're going to want to do next when these cards are starting to expire is take a look at what cards you're getting outbid on. For example, Andre Gomes and Lise Melu here. What you're going to do is you're just going to keep in mind these cards that are going for a bit more. So what you're going to do is go to Andre Gomes here, and you're going to want to see what he sells for. And as you can see, he sells for about 650, which is why people are bidding more for him. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and go through on every Andre Gomes card and bid 500 for this guy and try to sell them on for 650 each. So basically, as you go, when you get outbid on cards, you're going to go to and find those cards that are more expensive and basically bid up on a bunch of these so that you can try to win these, because a lot of people are just going to try to bid that 400, 450 on all these cards like we are, but we're also going to make coins off the back of bidding on all those as well. And the reason I bid 450 on those Marcus Alonso's is before, when I was doing this method, I found that Marcus Alonso was a card as well that was just more expensive than the rest of these cards. He goes for about 550, I believe, maybe 600 there. So yeah, 550, he'll sell relatively quickly here. So I was bidding 450 on all these to try and pick him up. So yeah, it's just like a basic spin-off of the common method where you'll go through any card you can pick up for 400 is still a really good deal. So you're going to go through and do that, but then you find these cards that are more expensive and you just want to go through and bid on all these because they're going to be relatively easy to pick up at those prices. Because again, people are just going to try to pick them up for what Prem Gold Commons go for, like we were trying to do. So we go through and do that, and we're just going to try to win as many cards as possible like this. And you can see we're up to a ton of cards won, and you just keep finding these cards that go for more and more coins and making coins off the back of them. So we're going to go ahead and list these cards up. Now, any card that I win for 400, I just list for 500. That's just how I do it. And we know Marcus Alonso's 550. Again, 550. And you just got to keep in mind these prices and rotate through these players and continue to find those expensive players. So we'll get back into it and see if, again, we can find another guy. And it's also worth going like position by position, because sometimes certain positions or even certain clubs will be more expensive than others. And that's kind of what we're looking for, is those cards that might be going in that like 600 range that people will only try to bid 400 on. But if we bid like 450, 500, will be really easy for us to pick up actually. So again, it's a really easy method here, and I can already see the comments on this video. People being like, "Oh, you have 500K, you're flipping these for 100 coins a card." Did you just see how many cards we flipped for 100 coins a card though? And we're getting these Andre Gomes for 500 a piece. Now, what I warn you when you're picking up a lot of the same card is do not overlist. Like if I go win 5 Andre Gomes here, do not list them all up. What I should do is list up 2 at a time, wait for these cards to sell, and then list up like another 2. Now, the reason for that is there's not going to be a ton of supply of these common cards, and you don't want to kind of artificially drop the price of your cards kind of on your own. And you can see here, someone's going through and bidding 550 on all the Andre Gomes cards. So my next time around, I might have to bid 550 on all those. But you can see here, everything is already selling. Everything. And some bronze pack method here. Shout out BPM. But what you could do as well when it comes to selling is, instead of selling these all to quickly flip them, what you can do is sell to lazy buyers as well. Now, what does that mean? Basically, what that means is if we go here and just kind of show you something real quick. If we tag all these cards that are about to expire for like 600 here, and then we'll be able to go to our transfer targets and show you like how many of these cards actually sold. Now, what this is it's basically what we call lazy buyers going in and buying cards that are like not exactly the cheapest price, but just kind of close enough. So when these cards get down to like the last 40 to 45 seconds, lazy buyers start to come in and pick these up. Someone picked up that Ben Rama right there, and they'll just start to buy all of these up. So you can actually list these a couple hundred coins higher for lazy buyers, and they'll start to sell. We do get a bunch more Marcus Alonso's there, which is very nice. And you can we'll start to see here how many of these actually sell to lazy buyers. Let's go ahead and get these cards listed up, though. I know my Marcus Alonso's all sold for 550 already. So honestly, I'm just going to list these all up because they're selling very, very quickly here. So bang, get this listed up, bang, and get this listed up, bang. Easy, just like that. And then still winning some of these cards, and you'll start to see none of those went to lazy buyers, actually. None of those went to lazy buyers, which was surprising. But there was a couple there when we were searching that did go. So there's kind of a point there where if you want to wait the timeout, you can list those up to lazy buyers and make coins off the back of that relatively easily. We actually made 150 on every single Andre Gomes there. You can see if you find the right card, it's easy to pick these up and easy to make coins from it. But guys, that's going to be it for this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.